Solo traveler here. I'm getting a later start. It is 10:20 on Thursday, and I am going to Epcot today. I got another virtual queue for Guardians of the Galaxy, which is a great coaster. And I am going to take my usual sort of long trip around. So this is something that you can only do as a solo traveler when you aren't in a hurry. I'm going to let this bus go and then get on the next one, so I'm right at the beginning of it, right at the beginning of the line. This morning it's relatively pleasant. I'm sure that will change. So that one's taken off, and there's still a hell of a line. So I might even wait for the next one. So I think I should be able to get in line here and catch the next one, and not get on this one which is packed full of people. So look at this, we got a charter bus. So this guy here, when we get on, he says, you can get on this one. I can take yous to the Magic Kingdom. I can take yous to the Magic Kingdom. I got a little bit of mafia vibe off of that guy. So this guy loaded up about, I'm thinking 16, 18 people, and it's gone. Just took off. This is a nice little charter bus. Got all the amenities for, you know, a relatively long trip, including a bathroom. It's kind of interesting how Disney is doing this, chartering some buses and stuff. That was three, when I got here, there was a long line, and it was 3 buses, I mean, right in a row. As I was standing there waiting for the second bus to fill up, a couple girls walked up and they tried to get on, and I said, hold on, there's another one coming. And I saw this bus, but I didn't know it was coming up. So you could either stand jammed in or sit here. I see a ferry coming in right now, packed with people. Even though I've already seen the fireworks, I might come back and see it again. Monorail sighting. I don't know. Seeing it on a really crowded day, just, whew. But I wouldn't mind seeing it again, and maybe from Town Square instead of the hub. See what they do with the projections all across Main Street. Yeah. Stay tuned, won't you? No ferry boat. Ferry boat's going one way, they said. So I'll have to take the resort monorail. What a drag. I have to ride on the monorail. Hey, while I'm thinking about it, how about liking this video and maybe even considering subscribing?
Ontario, so we moved to Toronto. I was in Boston there, and they had a ashtray. It's an old plane. I think it was 1990. McDonald's first came out and said no smoking in a restaurant. New York, you can't do that.
We are now entering Disney's contemporary resort.
Oh yeah, I know.
You want to torture yourself going? Yeah. My folks are 14 kids. I'm like,
only place that like kind of
Welcome aboard. For those of you standing, please hold on to the handrails throughout our journey and stay clear of the doors. For the comfort of others, no smoking, please. Our next stop will be the Transportation and Ticket Center, which includes Magic Kingdom car and bus parking. To the right is Disney-created Seven Seas Lagoon. To the left is Bay Lake. Nestled on the shores of Bay Lake are Disney's Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground and Disney's Wilderness Lodge.
I walked all the way to the back and got the whole car to myself. Well, not the whole car, but this part of the cabin. Sometimes this place has weird rules. So I'm about to walk dead center between the ticket booths. Big opening there, and there's a security guard standing there, and she says the entrance is on the side. And I said, okay. Or I just sort of nodded and I started. She said, no, you have to go. I said, I can't walk straight ahead. And she said, no. Well, it looks like it's going to be a busy day here today. It's like a pretty long wait. What is it, so 20 minutes? You know, I think I'm gonna do it though. The chili cheese mac and cheese, $5.50. So this is Oysters Rockefeller, some Chardonnay, and this cost me $12.50. That was good. Last year I had the lobster tail here, and it was pretty terrible because, you know, it's lobster that had been sitting under a heat lamp for a long time, so it's really chewy. This Oysters Rockefeller was good. I drink too much of this wine and I'm gonna get drunk. That's refreshing. So this is a Honey Crisp cider and sticky wings. And this is air conditioned. A quick journey back to Pop Century. Took a shower, took a nap, and last I checked, at about 20 minutes before my boarding group for Guardians of the Galaxy is ready. So by the time I get back there, everything should be good. So, as I was recording that, I got the your group is good to go text. I gotta tell you, for someone who grew up in Southern California where we don't get clouds very often, this is just a beautiful sight. I love the clouds. Alright, here we go again. Number 2. Stuck inside of Cosmic Rewind just before we walked up the ramp to the ride vehicles. It was about 3:55 that we stopped. $4:06 and Suddenly everybody jumped up and started moving forward. But I don't see any movement in the queue. Oh wait, I see it. People are starting to go up the ramp. So right now it's 46 minutes total with 25 minutes in this pause. People are leaving and people are jamming into this hallway. And I don't know why anybody would want to do that. There's space out here. Why people want to jam into that hallway, I don't know.
Yet with a unique triple sunset
4:30
and sunrise
and they
each day.
kick us out.
As
But
our
we're
planet
gonna get a lightning lane
continues
for
along
later
its
today.
orbit, the suns grow further apart until
Which they weren't
reach a
doing
point
for
where the
people who
setting of
voluntarily
one
left.
coincides.
Alright, so I can come back later today when it starts up again. So now what do I want to do? It's back. Now this would really suck. You have paid extra for the lightning lane, and all of us rabble who got kicked out are back in. Not even 5 minutes. Second impression, it was, that's a hell of a ride. My first ride a couple days ago, the music was Earth, Wind and Fire, September. This was Gloria Estefan, Do the Conga. Music has a lot to do with it. I mean, that's a great song, but yeah, September just was perfect for it. Okay, Wilderness Lodge, and then see if I can get a boat. I think they have a boat to Magic Kingdom. So this is Wilderness Lodge. I'd love to stay here one of these days. So now, I mean, it's about to rain. I don't know if those boats are gonna go. I'm gonna go over there and look. I mean, it's raining now. At the Wilderness Lodge, the pulled pork sandwich, some fries and a drink. I think it said it was 27 something. Had to move. The wind is coming in pretty good. So I get on a bus at Wilderness Lodge, and the driver sits for a while. It's one of those charter buses. The driver sits for a while. He says that that water bridge is completely flooded and he's not sure if he can get back through it. So he calls dispatch and they talk for a little bit and then decide they're gonna go. So then we head over to Fort Wilderness. There's several buses stacked, so we wait for a while. Finally get 2 more passengers and then head to Magic Kingdom. Quite an adventure. Grand Floridian. So it looks like in order to avoid the water bridge, we're going all the way around. I didn't even know it was possible. I wish it was brighter outside. I think we just passed the launch site for the fireworks. We're going all the way around. Kind of see the Tron show building over there. That's pretty recognizable. It's about 7:55. Bus loaded up and left. It's now 8:02. Second bus showed up. 8:14, bus number 4. Bus number 5. By the time they started loading up bus number 5, it was 8:23. 8:32, bus number 6. Number 7. Looks like we're going to hit this one. It is 8:57, which is 1 hour, give or take, from the time that I got in line at Pop Century. 6 buses. That was a big crowd of people. There were a lot more. It was just as long as I was leaving. It's ooh, we got quite a flood there. Glad I'm wearing my water resistant shoes, which have been working great. Listening to, you know, the conversations around, hello, tramp. People are not happy with the bus system. I mean, we saw there were buses all over the place, just sitting, you know, and people around me were saying, and understandably so, they were wondering why don't they just, at this time of night, in the rain like this, why don't they load up on bus drivers and just get these buses going, kaboom, 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 just bus after bus, get people back. This is the really the worst part of a on-site vacation, is dealing with that. Okay, it's still raining, pretty good, not hard, but it's still raining. I am going to put on my rain jacket. I am going to get a cigar, and I am going to come out and sit in the rain and have a cigar. Whoop. Well, even though this is not that wonderful gazebo at French Quarter, watching the boats go by. This ain't too bad. I had a couple come up, wouldn't even acknowledge me, which is typical. I don't quite understand it. But then this woman on a little EV comes up and we had a nice little chat. So, you know, look at that. They're doing, I don't know if you can see, they're doing the Magic Kingdom show. I mean, it's not raining right now. Trees are dripping, but it stopped raining. And now, of course, this plastic suit is hot as H. Can you say hell on YouTube? I think so. Well, quite an interesting day. The journey back was quite an adventure, but I like adventures, and once again, as a solo traveler, it's not an issue. I don't care. I would have loved to have seen that that water bridge, the water bridge, got all flooded. As we came back, the driver was talking about it, and they were only letting one lane through at a time. So, you know, I mean, it was kind of cool to drive all the way around Magic Kingdom. I wish it had been during the day so I could have seen, you know, the backside of Magic Kingdom. Anyway, the driver was saying that, I think he said he'd been here for 17 years as a driver, and it's the first time he'd seen it completely flooded like that. So they actually had to stop it for a while. Crazy. And, you know, I was gonna go see the fireworks show. That was sort of my plan, and then I didn't, but they're doing it, so I don't get it.
Sorry, we're